Stage 1, competitors are going to have a long day, well, medium longish day of 640 kilometers total stage distance, which includes the specials, which is your racing sections, as well as your liaisons, which are your transfer sections. So the entire specials will be about 450 kilometers and a balance of about 200 kilometers of liaisons. The terrain is going to be very sandy, the first section of the first special. There's two specials in the stage of 200 kilometers, and then there's another special of 250 kilometers, which is medium fast savanna type terrain, and a lot of thick bush and thick grass as well in some of the sections, but the sand's going to be pretty tough in the first section.
Yeah, I think the main thing is today is we held back because we had electrical problems and fuel starvation, and so we had to look after the car to come to a finish line. And so we played safe, and when we see now, okay, we can make a fuel, we've gone flat out to try and catch, and we caught a couple of side-by-sides and cars that passed us. So, yeah, I don't know the position, but we worked hard to gain our position back, but I think we lost a bit of ground. But there's a lot of mileage in front, so we'll still work a bit.
Navigation will be medium to tricky, especially on the second special will be quite tricky, but a very enjoyable stage, and just gets the competitor settled in.
Werner, you're preparing for Dakar 2022. You want to do Dakar as a Malmoto rider, the rider without support, doing everything himself.
Yes.
And that's what you're doing here, the Ironman. And you were saying it's quite tough.
Yeah, it's very tough. Especially here, the navigation is hectic for me. I can't come right to the navigation, but it's life. You must just adapt and work harder and concentrate. But it's nice, but it's really hard.
Stage 1, what a day. Long day for some competitors, but for some competitors fairly easy, I would say. Clearly for the motorcycles, we had for John Kelly, the Botswanian, who won the stage. He's actually first rally, and he goes out winning the first stage. So that's showing his clear intent, and he's stamped his mark as a serious contender. The side-by-sides, clearly there's a serious stamp on that in this category, with Jeff Minute and Siegfried Rousseau winning the first stage again after winning the Super Special. So they clearly are formidable contenders for the side-by-side category. Then we go to the auto category, which is combined with the buggies and the 7-litre V8 buggies and the 4x4 buckies. Mr. Consistency himself, Terence Marsh of Redline Motorsport, the team principal himself, winning the first stage.
Perfect day for the team, 1, 2, 3. And for you personally, fastest time today?
Yeah, it was a good day. I mean, if you'd offered us 1, 2, 3 at the end of the day, of course we would have taken it. It really was a tough day. You know, it was a day of two halves for me. The first part of the stage was very, very tight, with a very small margin of error. So we took it a little bit easier there. And then on the second part of the stage, we had to open the road, and that was really tough. And extremely, probably the toughest navigational route that we've had a while.
How is it going so far? It's only the second day.
Second day, everything's going well. No mechanical issues. We've got a CV boot that was torn, but other than that, no issues. Mechanically, Bucky is going very well.
After stage one, the competitors had a very relaxing evening, and the bivouac was situated at Vryburg Motor Club, actually the oldest motor club and where motorsports started in South Africa. Quite a historic venue that we chose to have the first stage bivouac in Vryburg, and the Vryburg community were just phenomenal. Tomorrow's stage, long one, 890 kilometers. That's not going to be an easy one. It's going to be a long day in the saddle. Competitors again will be up at 3:30 in the morning. We're expecting some guys coming in at 9, 10 o'clock at night. So it's going to be a real long day for the competitors, but also a tough special. The racing special is going to be just on 300 odd kilometers, running also in Vryburg, in the Vryburg riverbed, which that section is roughly about 70 kilometers in that alone. So it's thick sand, very tricky, also tricky navigation, but just essentially a long day for the competitors. Long day for everybody, competitors, crews, staff, rally control center that had to move after stage one the previous night and had to drive through the night to get it set up the next day to make sure the safety tracking systems, satellite systems were up before the competitors could start stage two. So it was a long day for everybody. But that being said, what a stage. And it looks like Charon Moore has said, sorry, he's in contention for this prize. Charon Moore has clearly won the stage with a good margin of 8 minutes over the next competitor, which is Henty Hanekom from Uppington. Moving on to the side-by-sides, Jeff Minute and Siegfried Tissot said, sorry, we're going to take the stage. And the both of them just put up a really, really phenomenal pace. The cars, again, it's showing there's some clear consistency happening here and idea where this is heading to. And we've got the old man, Terence Marsh and Rion Kruiling taking the stage, winning again over Eben Basson and in second, Philip Botha in third of the Penta team.
With the winner of today, and I think in the provisional ranking leading the classification, Charan, well, tell us about your daily routine when it comes to preparing the bike for the next day.
So I don't know yet. I'm kind of like feeling it out. This is my first rally, so I'm learning what I need to do and when I need to do it. So I've got a plan on when I want to change oil, certain checks that I want to do on the bike, spokes, bolts, all that kind of thing. So usually oil every second day, oil filter every third day, tires and that depending on how the wear is. And then it's just managing things that come up. So for example, I've been having an issue with my rear fuel tank. So now tonight we opened it up, checked the pump, changed the filter, just to make sure that we can actually get that fuel tank working. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm learning and I'm trying to learn quickly.
Are you going to do it as a Malmoto competitor?
That's the goal. I think Dakar's Malamoto is the essence of the event. It's the true backbone of it, and I'd love to start there and then work my way up. So that's the plan.
This is perfect training.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, check, it's, I don't even know, 10 o'clock. I'm still in my kit from this morning. So yeah, it's fun, it's exciting, it's rally, you know?
Yeah.
Typically what happens for a competitor when they arrive at the end of a stage, so the stage is the whole day, and then the specials are, like we said, the racing sections. So when they finish the racing section, they still have to do a liaison, which is the transfer to the bivouac. So they arrive at Rietfontein at the end of stage 2. Then they've got to go to driver's briefing, have dinner at the same time, and then make their notes corrections.
Angola Rally Team, Nuno, navigating here in the SSV, and you had a good day today?
Yeah, it was good. I think we're finally starting to get the navigation right. At least the mistakes were smaller. You didn't lose that much time today, so I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah, because many people speak about it. The navigation is difficult and intense.
It is. It's the first event that we are doing with this type of navigation, road book, cap headings. At first we struggled a bit, but I think we're getting used to it. And I think the key is finding the right pace with the driver, because he wants to go fast. And
you have
to cool him down and say, no, we need to go slower on this or that.
Because you determine the pace.
Yeah, but it's hard for the drivers to understand that.
To accept that.
Yeah.
What do you think about tomorrow? Dunes, sand, and specifically tomorrow, it's going to be interesting, the battle between you guys.
Looking forward to it. I think we're here for the experience. We want to learn as much as we can, and the dunes are definitely something that we are looking forward. We believe it's going to be tricky
and long,
and long as well. Yeah, but we are anxious to do it. Yeah.
Tomorrow a long stage. It's going to be interesting. Are you prepared for tomorrow?
Well, we'll be prepared if we get the car fixed. We are hoping, I think we have enough horsepower. We're looking forward to have a good amount of dunes and sand. So yes, we're looking forward to it.
Good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Stage 3 and stage 4, running along the Namibian border. Our 2 signature stages will have some fast flying dunes, some technical dunes, and some very technical navigation, keeping the teams pretty frosty. So we'll see you in the next couple of days.